You think tomorrow's games are going to be anywhere near as exciting? You got an overtime game, a game down to the wire, all that Tom Brady stuff, swirling around like it belongs in a toilet. There's a lot going on today, right? It's pretty exciting stuff. It's gonna be tough to beat. You got the Saints and Seahawks are my favorites for tomorrow. Anyone want to tell me different? Let's get the football talk going. I do not want a trial of YouTube music. Thank you very much. All right. YouTube is live and able to be watched as well. So let's do this. Five autographs per box. We only had 1 points card. So that's not too bad. Yeah. I think if any team's going to be sneaky with the upset, the Eagles might have a better chance, but I don't even really like their chances because, let's face it. They're in the playoffs because they play in the NFC East. Probably any other division, and their season was over. That's just, Redskins, Giants, got a few easy ones there. But this is the NFL any given Sunday, so we'll see what happens. And maybe we'll have some basketball action tomorrow as we need 7 more teams to fill up that basketball break. Is that one auto yet? Come on. Oh, yeah. There it begins. All right, got our first 2 hits here. Neither of them are for teams that are still available because most of them are gone. Colts are 45, Raiders are 85. Once we show the first hit, that is it. We got Eli. We got a good look at the base of these yesterday, right? Devin Singletary. Got a couple Patriots third rounders. They did not make it to the third round of the playoffs, though. Russell Wilson. Again, 2 teams left. It's not going to take long to get there. I'll stall a little bit now if you're making up your mind. Charles Tillman. But we're going to get that basketball break scrolling at the bottom of your screen. All right. Big game today. Derrick Henry. You could say Marcus Mariota had a big game today, too, because he actually got on the field for a play. So, Eli did not. And Tom Brady, well, that'll be a discussion topic for a while now, won't it? Daniel Jones, a little 1 cent love for the Rookie of the Year Contenders insert. Those are always fun. Since they don't actually have, base rookie cards. Deshaun Watson. Russell Wilson. And looks like Joe's on his way to his wish there. Ryan Finley on card for the Bengals. Going to be our first hit. So we're going to pull this off and put this on 7-box pick your team basketball. Well, 7-box basketball mixer. Started out as a random. Now the remaining teams are up as a pick your team. And the random for that basketball break was Savage to me. And this is Darnell Savage for the Green Bay Packers. Junior. His father is Savage Sr., which if you've ever been to a buffet, you've probably seen a Savage Sr. somewhere. Dwayne Haskins for the Redskins. And then Lamar and Stafford finish up the first stack there. And we got 3 more autos to go in this one. Ooh, look at that. We have another ticket stub auto. I had a feeling we were going to have another one in this pack. I also have a feeling we'll have a decent rookie auto, and I think we're going to have a very solid veteran one. That's my take. That's I think is going to be our top 3. And figured we were going to get at least one of those. I wouldn't be surprised if we get 2. So that's the first of the 3 remaining autos in that box. That'll be randomed off again before we do the random for the skunk bonus because points are considered an autograph in Panini land. All right, let's see what else we got. So, anybody want to talk some football tonight? I want to talk some football. I want to know what you think. I've given some of my opinions already. All right, here we go. Patrick Mahomes getting his rest. Got a couple first rounders there in Marquise Brown and N'Keal Harry. Again, don't forget these cards, we start from the top in the left and work our way across and down. So the first time around, this card goes to the Ravens, but then we move to the next spot. So if we have another one, then that one would go to the Patriots. All right, Jeremy's going to grab the Bucks in basketball. Let me just update that real quick. We'll take it off this list here. So, Bucks in basketball. Now we need 6 more teams in order to make this one run tomorrow. No one chatting on YouTube. And basketball. Bucks. There we go. All right, got you down. Again, 10% off 3 teams or more from the pick your team selection here. Gardner Minshew. Got Tim Brown. Ray Lewis. I would love to see one of those special tickets. Kyler Murray. We'll give that a little 1 cent love as well. So DeAndre Hopkins had a solid game today. Duke Johnson Jr. And a little ice baby. 6 out of 23. Calvin Ridley. Falcons. Honorable mention there. Hawkinson and Fant. Dak Prescott. Buccaneers. Again. Oh boy, since the new year, man. 1 out of 81. A lot of numero unos we've been pulling out. One of. You've even had a couple decent 101s recently. So Buccaneers, 1 of 81, Anthony Johnson. Darius Slayton. And Giants with a hit. David Sills, the 5th. So he got signed just before the beginning of the season. I believe the Bills had cut him. Yeah, the Bills had cut him. So David Sills, Giants. Bo Jackson. And that's box number 1. Singletary is one that I think is going to be on the up. He's one, you know, football, it's tough to narrow down who are those guys to invest in. Football turns over so quickly, but he's one that I would say is a good buy low. Yeah, I don't know how much AJ Green has left. Although part of me feels like he was deliberately saving some for whoever wants to pay him. So we'll see. I like A.J. Brown, and seeing the Titans move on gives him some opportunity to make some noise in the playoffs as well. So that's good for another good one to look after. And looking for some autos in here. Let's see what this half of the stack looks like. You got here Kurt Warner, Riley Ridley, Carson Wentz, Seahawks, Blair and Metcalf. Nicole Hardman Jr., Alvin Kamara. Yeah, although they kind of finished a little high up the ladder. I don't know if they have any picks from somebody else, but I feel like that's a little deep to get a quarterback. Devin Bush. And looks like the other stack of packs is going to be super loaded in this one. So let the hits come. The thing is, though, there are going to be quite a few quarterbacks on the free agency market. Wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. I had a feeling that something like this was going to pop in this one. All right. I said it earlier. I said I felt like there was still something more for this team to give. And they're giving. They are giving. I think this will be our big rookie hit for the case. Definitely. Big rookie hit for the case. Do I think he's going to come out? I think he will declare for the draft. The certainty of that is not as much with the injury. I still think he's gonna go for it. I think he was seen as a top pick long enough into the season. As long as there's not any concern about his injury, you know, he may, if there's the possibility that his recovery isn't going well. I don't know what's the date that they have until to declare. Scott, don't say that. He's watching in a bar and has no volume. All right. He's watching in a bar and has no volume. So that I can totally say out loud, I don't think anyone's tipping me after this. Nick Boza. Oh, man. Kurt Warner, legendary Contenders. Von Miller. We got Ben Burr-Kirven. We saw him yesterday for the Seahawks. Dawson Knox and Devin Singletary. Another one for the Seahawks. I don't remember if we saw him yesterday. Travis Homer. He might have been in one of the personals. I don't think he was in the break. I think Burr-Kirven was in the break. Alexander Madison. Colts. Rock Ya-Sin. Well, that's one team I have that's not going to be in the rebreak spot running. Still got the Raiders, though. Still got the Raiders. Patriots. Joejuan Williams. Got Peyton Manning. Rookie ticket. 99 retro. Well, I don't have any teams in the rebreak spot. That is a miss. 1 out of 20, Josh Jacobs. Yeah, there's that number 1 again. 1 out of 20. I'm going to get this RCR'd. Probably it'll end up slabbed. It looks good. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. Oh, there is a ding on the back. Not a ding, but like the color is whited. Maybe I won't get it graded. But it's still a nice card. Can't even see it. Hardly. 1 out of 20. Josh Jacobs. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. That's box number 2. Yeah, man. 99 look. I got 99 problems. Josh Jacobs ain't one. If he were, I would have 100 problems, wouldn't I? All right, let's see what we got for you guys now. Again, don't let there be misses. Let's sell these suckers out. I tried to practically give away some teams at the end. I said I had a feeling there would be a top 5 rookie. All right. Not that DK Metcalf and a clear parallel A.J. Brown auto weren't good enough, but I felt like there was something in this half. Oh, look at that. Well, somebody's going to get this one, so that's going to be good. I said I felt this guy was going to come out too. And no, it's not mine. So that's good. Will I be getting more contenders? I'll find out on Monday. I think this one's going to have all the hits on this side now. Yep, it will. I do have 5 boxes available for personals if anybody is looking. If they don't go as personals, they'll probably be our next football break. So if you did want a Contenders personal, they're $2.29 a box, and they'll be available after the break. Devontae Adams, 111 out of 175. David Montgomery. Falcons, Caleb McGarry. See, that's why I recommended those Texans before. Caleb McGarry. You got Minshew and McSorley there. Oh, I didn't put that in top loader because I don't have any open. That's why. So I'm hoping we can move some Break King baseball. I think that could be fun. There we go. What else have we got here? Jaguars, Reichwell Armstead. So we had the 2 Josh Allens yesterday. We got Reichwell Armstead here today. Could Minshew be that far away? Remember, Minshew is one who might be a little bit more readily available than some of the other desirable guys just because of where he was drafted. So, Lions, Ty Johnson. Jack Lambert. Arcega Whiteside. Patrick, what you talking about, Willis? Aaron Rodgers. And yeah. Will Greer. Panthers. So that was a good late pickup. Will Greer, Panthers. And that's what happens when people pick up teams at the very end of the break. That's why breaking one full is fun, but come on. When you got a guy who stands by his prices so much that he's willing to take all the leftover teams, Miles Sanders, and we got a rookie ticket auto for the Steelers, Devin Bush II. All right. I play the game right along with you guys. And I can't afford to lose because this is how I feed my family. So there is definitely confidence behind being the most balanced breaks out there. All right. Obviously, that's referring to pick your team since those are the ones that actually require work pricing. Randoms are easy. How much do I want to make? Divided by 30 or 32. So, feels weird. We're in the football playoffs now. Baseball is kind of in sleepy mode. But the good news is there is going to be a real nice show this coming weekend in White Plains, New York. 10th, 11th, and 12th. So looking forward to that. And we hope to see some of you all there. Especially those of you who are picking up your stuff. So we got Clellan Ferrell and Jonathan Abram. Baker Mayfield. Terrell Davis. Kind of drawing dead in this half. We pulled all 5 in the other one. Drew Lock. Matt Stafford. And there's Benny Snell Jr. along with Tony Pollard. Garoppolo. Breeze. Terry McLaurin. Box number 4. We're pulling for more. So no one disagreed with those picks that I made earlier? Seahawks win, Saints win. Anybody want to make a case for any of the other teams out there? Or are you just worried about which teams are winning in this break? And if you don't have anything invested in it, then I would think you'd want to talk some football. Every breaker's different, but let me tell you, even if you're not in the break, you can talk. I want to know what you think. Some of you, others of you, I might not care. No, still listen. So you don't have to be in the break to be a part of the break. I think that's part of the fun here. It is quiet. Well, if we filled these things earlier, we could run them earlier. Ugh. Not like I'm not trying. Got church in the morning. Let's see what we got here. Got Big Ben. Isabella. And Montgomery and Singletary. I want to see Breeze win too. One more time. I don't even want anybody to even debate whether Eli or Ben should be in the Hall of Fame and not be talking about how Drew Brees is a lock. All right? A lock. Yeah, he's got big stats in a big stat era. But you look at all the quarterbacks that have thrown for 5,000 yards, no one's done it as many times as him. All right. He's gotten some tough breaks too, with his team getting suspended. 1 year, some key suspensions, including the coach. All right. Kind of forget about that stuff, right? And some years with some injury issues. Not really his though. I mean, this is a guy that the Chargers wrote off as damaged goods. Oh, I said this name could come out too. I am 3 for 3. These are all educated guesses, but I got my learn on today. And there's another one. Oh, there's another one. 2 teams now got to dodge the bullet. Yeah, well, Winston is a gunslinger. All right. Now, if you can be a gunslinger and win some MVPs like Brett Favre, that will still bring you a long career. But Winston was riding pine a little bit last year, right? I don't remember if he was benched at all this year, but no, he couldn't have been because he threw for 5,000 yards. I don't think he missed a game, right? But last year, there were some questions whether he was going to last much longer in Tampa Bay. There's Drew Breesy. Got McLaurin. Darius Leonard. 24 out of 175. Nope, I didn't. I thought I put an insert in the wrong pile. There's Clelin Ferrell and Jonathan Abram again. Baker. And rookie ticket. Broncos, Drew Lock. Broncos. Didn't I say I feel like the Broncos have something to give? Maybe we see Drew Lock in the second half. I like the Broncos. I liked the Raiders. I had them as best bang for the buck teams. It's why I give that advice out. I'm not right all the time, but I have a decent percentage. Jelani Tavai, Lions. Do you think the Buccaneers have 100% absolutely given up on Jameis Winston? Or do you think there's going to be some debate in their front office? Is he for sure done? Or do you think they're going to try to leverage a deal? Maybe wait it out, see what happens? Kerrith White Jr. Jameis obviously went first. There was a lot of people who thought Mariota should have gone first. Well, I don't know. If I had to, it's tough to pick between the two. I think Mariota is going to do better somewhere else. And I think Jameis Winston will work in certain schemes. Another one for the Bengals, 74 out of 99. It is a parallel as well. Yeah, I think there's gonna be an attempt to bring new life to some old faces. And there's a lot of quarterbacks whose contracts are up. So that could play a big part into a crazy offseason. There could be some interesting signings. Guys you thought that were going to stick around with their teams in the long run. Guys who you weren't expecting to stick around with their teams in the long run. Guys who are not going to get paid. Guys who are going to get paid too much. I think it's going to be an interesting watch this offseason. Might even see careers end that we don't expect to end. And careers that we wish would continue on. I think Manning retires before Brady does. Brady will continue to play. But I don't know. Where do you think the ego drives Brady? Doesn't get paid enough money, I'm going to retire. I'm going to play till 45. As long as there's a highest bidder, I'll be there. I am a patriot for life. If they don't offer me a contract, I'm done. I refuse to take a backup job. Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, somebody's 3 teams have all hit so far. Oh, look at that. We got a dual auto, too. We're having some fun here. All right, let's see what we got. We got some good juju coming up, that's for sure. But it's not going to be with the last name Schuster. Baker Mayfield. And we still have one more box after this one, too. So, Terrell Davis. Drew Lock.
Why is he still down here?
Oh, we were playing a board game.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm a bad dad. I won both times. I didn't let them win. It's kind of a game of chance. You know, we're playing sorry. It's not like you can let your kids win that, right? Speak softly, but pull a big stick. That didn't come out right.
something's not right. I'm scared.
93 out of 99. Easton Stick. I blame the children. Scapegoat. Easton Stick, numbered to 99. That's a nice one right there. Yeah, I definitely think this is a stronger half of the case. I said that too.
Are you gonna eat this popcorn?
Yeah.
What about these tomatoes?
No. 24 out of 49 for the Patriots. Chase Winovich and Damian Harris. Some round numbers. 3 is a round number. I don't know why the first round picks are in this set. 1 is not a round number.
3 is a prime number.
3 is a prime number. 1 would also be a prime number. All right, so we're hitting them hard and heavy here tonight. What else we got left? Again, what's that? That's good. Cracked ice coming up too. I wasn't sure if we were going to see another cracked ice, but we will. Yeah, we had fun. Yeah. I'm pretty sure his contract's up, right? I don't know if there's an opt-out or... I think isn't he a free agent? I don't know. Yeah. I don't think they trashed it. You think Brady's going to go to the Chargers? That wouldn't shock me. If they think Easton Stick is a viable player, you know, that let's face it, signing Tom Brady will sell jerseys. This is a business. And if they think, well, maybe we got the guy, but he's a year or two away, that might be the team that grabs Tom Brady. Again, I think in the long run, the Patriots pony up and pay whatever it takes to keep him there. Brady's also, I think, one time did him a solid and gave him, a little bit of a discount on one of the contracts that they worked out with him. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that. Kenyon Drake 110 out of 175. And, that's just, that right there is a relationship. Kraft, Belichick, Brady. I think that union lasts till death or retirement do us part. I don't think the roles are going to get reversed. Brady ain't starting over Jimmy G. 49ers have their answer. Browns with a hit. Mac Wilson. Mac Wilson for the Brownies. Got a couple of Giants rookies there. And Ryquell will help you get some Z's. Well, it's not Minshew, but sleep easy. You got a cracked ice, Jaguars. 9 out of 23. Little ice baby. No, Scott, that already happened. Kraft will survive. 9 out of 23, Jaguars. Yeah, that was one of the ego-driven questions we brought up. He might. Take money and be a backup. That's not Tom Brady's style. And as much as I can't stand him, I respect him too much to even suggest that. So, well, we just celebrated New Year's, but here's a little DeMarcus Christmas. Oh, for the Seahawks. Miles Sanders. And we got one more box. So, yes, I don't think Giselle will let him solicit hookers. You're correct. Although what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. Oh. I don't know. Doesn't McCarthy have an interview with them? Maybe. Possibly. Is that so? I didn't think Robert Kraft could get anybody pregnant at this age. You think the Cowboys are going to get Marvin Lewis? Well, there are many who think Jerry Jones can't make a good decision, so, maybe. No. I only say that because he hasn't worked out well before, but he could. He could work out. Legendary contenders. Brian Dawkins, 66 out of 75. Got J.J. Watt. Alexander Madison. Bruce Smith. Let's see some autographs. Olabisi Johnson. I don't know. How well does it usually work out for controversial college football coaches in the NFL usually? Right? So Vikings still had a hit left. All right. Aaron Rodgers. Who's next? How's about Raquel Armstead again with a base auto? If they're going to take that job, they better think that. Because if they don't think that, then things ain't going to work out well. That team needs stability. They need to believe Baker Mayfield is the guy, and I think that he will turn out all right. Eagles, 66 out of 99. Marcus Green. So we got a playoff ticket parallel, number to 99. Marcus Green for the green team. Troy Aikman. I think Baker's better than he looked this year. There's a whole lot of, I talk a lot about team chemistry. And when Odell Beckham Jr. got let go by the Giants, I'm like, you know what? I think the Giants are going to miss him statistically, but I don't think they needed him in the locker room. I think the Browns put some pieces together. I mean, look, they signed Kareem Hunt after all that, mess with him in the club. And I mean, Nick Chubb was the guy. If Derrick Henry doesn't go off in the last week, Nick Chubb wins a rushing title. The Browns didn't have enough confidence in Nick Chubb. They had to go and pick up Kareem Hunt, who I don't think he even did anything. It wasn't like it was a 1-2 punch. I think the Browns made some poor decisions. And you can't put it all on Baker Mayfield. There is a lot of negative quarterback history in Cleveland. But I don't think. Really? Interesting. Well, I just don't think it was a smart idea, and Browns have had some not so smart ideas. Let's face it. Yeah, he would be a he would be a perfect fit for Dallas. No, they only like their players to be train wrecks, not their coaches. I mean, Garrett was, pretty even keel, straightforward guy. Jimmy Johnson was a rarity where he was able to come in to the Cowboys. But look at how tumultuous that experience was, when he was the head coach. As far as coaching goes, I think the Tom Landry demeanor is a little more desired, I think. Curtis Martin, Nick Bosa, Von Miller, Devin Bush, Bryce Love, and how about a little more Bryce Love? 3 out of 99. I think the one thing that I said that I thought was going to happen that didn't was a huge veteran auto. MVS is really going to be the last or the only veteran auto of the case. I don't think we had another one. And there's Devin Bush the second. So I don't think we had one tonight. Did we have a veteran auto tonight? We had 2 in 2 personal boxes yesterday and 1 in this whole case. It's freaking weird. Jerry definitely wants a yes man. It's not going to be the most desirable job. And if you don't win championships, you're not going to build a resume. You're just going to be Jerry's yes man. So, yeah, I don't know who wants that job. I don't think Urban Meyer's going to want that job. I don't think he's going to be a yes man type. So, I thought you got hits, Yakov. I did recommend the Broncos and the Raiders as part of the best bang for the buck, but I think you hit. Oh, no, you didn't pick that team. Titans and 49ers. Yeah. Sorry. Jim Harbaugh got a... I don't know. I don't see that changing. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I see how you can tell the variations with the logo. Look at that. We really didn't hit any variations last time. They were all what you call it, redemption. All right, we got an honorable mention here for the Falcons. Calvin Ridley, cracked ice. Trying to figure out. Mac Wilson for the Browns. Number to 49 for the Patriots, Winovich and Harris. I always say law of averages. Bears, Kerrith White Jr. Lions, Jelani Tavai. I think more teams hit this time around in general. Lions also got Ty Johnson. Falcons with a hit, Caleb McGarry. I find this weird. So we got the rookie ticket. Devin Bush II is a redemption. I'm assuming the ones with the helmets are the variation. So this one's live. That's confusing. Whatever. Patriots also had Joejuan Williams. And there still was quite a few teams that doubled up. Colts, Rock Ya-Sin. Colts didn't do much else for me. Eagles, Marcus Green, number to 99. Well, the Redskins didn't skunk this time. Bryce Love, numbered to 99. Olabisi Johnson. So it's just funny how this works with contenders sometimes. In the first half, 2 Josh Allens. In the second half, 2 Raekwell Armstead base. And then a third if you count the cracked ice, numbered to 23. Contenders is just sometimes. Packers, Darnell Savage Jr. Seahawks, Ben Burr-Kirven. Travis Homer, and that looks like it is the variation. And Merry DeMarcus Christmas. Bengals didn't get 4 hits again, but they did get 2. Rodney Anderson to 99, which was stronger than what we had yesterday. And a Ryan Finley on-card auto. So I think these 2 are actually better than those 4. So that's a win. Buccaneers, 1 out of 81, Anthony Johnson. Panthers, Will Greer. Giants had David Sills. Easton Stick, numbered to 99. Drew Lock for the Broncos. And then rookie ticket 99. 1 out of 20 for the Raiders, Josh Jacobs. And 2 points cards this time, both 250s. I think at least Panini figured out 100-point redemptions should not be in hobby products. Although we didn't break a lot of Donruss this year. I don't think we had 100 points in even Donruss or Legacy or anything like that. I think they figured out hobby should never have 100s. Save that for blaster boxes. And I feel like in Contenders, it was like every other blaster box had 100 points in it. They were just like, oh, we ran out of autographs. Let's just put points in blasters for Contenders draft. But that's what we got. We got a basketball break. 7-box break. Scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. If anybody wants Contenders personals, we got 5 boxes left here. Otherwise, they're going to go on a break. You got NBA hoops. 2 autos per box. Certified. Couple autos in there. Origins. And Absolute. Curry would be nice. Hachimura would be nice too. Especially if I end up getting stuck with them. I got the crap beat out of me on that break. Kings, 55. Lakers, 95. Rockets, 60. Clippers are 28. Spurs are 28. The Wizards are 65. Cavs are 22. Hornets are 35. Pistons are 25. Thunder, 20. Jazz, 45. Blazers, 60. Nets, 40. 76ers are 45. Timberwolves are 70. And the Nuggets are 55. We need 6 teams to run that tomorrow. So that means 2 people getting 3 teams apiece. You save 10% and you get this breaker rolling. We got anybody looking to grab either 1 team, 2, maybe 3 in this break? Let's get us to standby and we'll take it from there. So that's what we got for tonight. We could sell this break out and I'm losing money on it, probably. Well, no, I wouldn't say I'm losing money. Luka definitely made those boxes go up. And Zion makes these go up, so still could have been better. So, what do we got here? Anybody got anything for me? My mail day today wasn't too bad. Got this. That was a miss in a past, present, and future mixer. We got another one of those up. Don't let them be misses. Let them be hits. Got 2 for the display case there now. So anybody got anything for me? Any questions on any of our current breaks? Any desire to do a personal break? Do you want to know if I like long walks on the beach? Whatever. This is your chance right now. Otherwise, got church in the morning. I'm going to go to bed. And we'll have the videos for the points and the skunk bonus done at some point tomorrow. I think that works. All right. I don't see anything else getting picked up in notifications on the posts. And I think that's it. Where do you find out your teams for the basketball break? I can tell you them right now. How's that sound? So if you go to the pinned post, the basketball break is up there. And Roy, your teams are, you did well. You got the Knicks. You got the Hawks and the Suns. So 2 out of those 3 teams are bangers. I wish I had them. Knicks, Hawks, and Suns. Yet I had 17 teams and I couldn't get one freaking A-lister. Not one. And somebody's going to buy the Lakers. So if there is a Kobe Bryant in there, I ain't freaking getting it. I'll be all right after that, though. All right. I feel better now. Not bad. Unfortunately, a little condition sensitive with the solid colors on the back. It's a common thing. But still, 1 out of 20. Somebody's going to want that. So. Oh, you had 4. That's right. Hold on. Grizzlies. You have 3 bangers. I'm sorry. Grizzlies. I missed that one. You had 3 out of 4 big teams there. And then at least those Panthers had that nice Will Greer. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, John Morant is Grizzlies. RJ Barrett is Knicks. And the Hawks would have Trey Young in Contenders Optic. And what's his name in this year's stuff? I am drawing a blank right now. But that's pretty solid right there. Most definitely. So, again, anybody got any questions for me? Otherwise, tomorrow's another day. And we'll rip you a new one the Marc-Down way. So, I really want to see this Bowman break go, too. It's the thing. I'm a solid believer that the baseball is better longer term than maybe any other sport but basketball. I mean, you got guys that ball for like 15, 20 years. Hockey too. Hockey's it's like, but baseball, you got all these guys starting their careers 19, 20, 21, 22. These guys are going to be around for a long time. And there will be demand for those big rookies. Got some big breaks up now for baseball. Bats Hit Crazy is fun. Bowman Draft is a solid money break. If you're looking for gradable cards, long-term investment, something to flip, you got it all with Bowman Draft. You know, whatever angle that you're trying to get, all right, collecting the guys from your team is big around here, so I think that goes without saying, but you can say that too. Whatever angle you're looking at, Bowman Draft is just it's one of the top sets of the year. And then the past, present, and future mixer, you know, we try to put together some stuff that is gonna deliver some big hits. That's one right there. That it's gonna have quantity, it's gonna have quality. There's 63 hits in the past, present, future mixer break, and that's just the way it is. You know, we post a few breaks up, and sometimes the eyeballs don't get to one of them, and I think that's what happened with that. So we'll be reposting that soon. Try to give it some fresh legs. But hey, 4 days gone in the new year, 4 breaks. $10,000 challenge is still a thing. All right. Last year we issued the $10,000 challenge, and I felt like it jinxed everything. In 4 days we had 0 breaks, and it was kind of an anomaly thing at that point. So I think I think 2020 is going to be a monster year at Marc-Down. Clippers, we are on standby for basketball now. See how easy that was? Clippers puts us to standby on basketball. 5 teams, and we'll be 5 breaks in 5 days at a minimum tomorrow. See how easy that was? All right, Clippers, Michael Kelly. And don't forget, on the pick your team side, if you get 3 of these pick your team teams, then you still get the 10% off. All right, Clippers. Let's see here. Doesn't look like it saved the other team. Tell me I'm going to have to go back and watch the video or the comments again. Try refreshing the app. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to do that. Oh well. Michael Kelly, what was the other team? Try to put him back again. I don't know why this doesn't save anything ever. I can go back and find it. So we need 5 more in order to run basketball. Oh, maybe it wasn't you that picked the team. Somebody did earlier. Let's see here. I am getting a wave. I hit the wrong button. No. Somebody else had a pick, a basketball pick. I'll find it later. All right. Anybody else got anything for me tonight? So well, we wrapped up pretty early today, right? 1:30 in the Eastern time zone here. So let's see if we can't get basketball going a little bit sooner. I'd like to do basketball like while there's still daylight on the East Coast. And then maybe we can push something through. Figure something out. All right. So again, another day, another break. $10,000 challenge lives on. That is all I got for now. We'll rip you a new one soon. Take it easy.